Namaste and welcome. This is a Sanya Yoga healing presentation. My name is Twyla, and today we're going to be talking about the breath and a specific technique that can be a helpful daily practice called three-part breath. So the breath itself is really an important tool. It can be very helpful in managing mood, helping to calm our mind, as it really helps us to bring the mind back to the present. Our breath and our body are always in the present, and the mind tends to like to wander and travel around, go into the past, go into the future. And the breath can really help to settle that awareness back to the present. And I know I have found when that happens for me that I feel a lot more calm, a lot more at peace, and things don't seem as big or as dramatic. So doing this on a daily basis is something that I would recommend. Doesn't take long, and you can modify the number of breaths you do depending on your time as well, or the number of rounds. So you want to make sure to get in a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting kind of cross-legged on a cushion. You can also sit on a chair, just making sure that your feet are flat on the floor. In whatever position you're in, making sure that you have a nice, long, tall spine. When you're kind of slumped over like this, which we tend to have, our habit is just from like driving, from sitting at a computer, it's really hard to breathe. And to me, that's actually one of the things that can create feeling more anxious and feeling more just overwhelmed a lot of the times, is simply this posture and we're not able to breathe. So making sure that you have a nice long spine. And in this breath, the three-part breath, we'll be using our hands. We're going to place them just below that bottom rib on either side, placing them then in the mid-ribs, and then we'll be coming up to our collarbone area, resting on the kind of upper chest. And while we're doing this breath, also bringing in awareness. So this is also a practice of noticing and being aware without judging. Noticing the sensations in the body, noticing just how the breath even is feeling. And it's going to change, and that's all right. There's not a right or wrong way of doing this. It's simply just a practice of breathing into different areas of the respiratory system consciously, as well as being aware while you're doing it. So, getting seated nice and comfortably, we're going to be breathing in and out of our nose. So we'll start by bringing the hands just below that bottom rib. You can close your eyes and just listen to the sound of my voice, or you can just kind of gaze softly at the floor. So taking a moment, just kind of coming in, being comfortable, and then we'll begin. We're going to do 10 breaths each spot. So starting to breathe in through the nose, and then exhale through the nose. Breathing into those hands, feeling the breath in that lower part of just below the ribs, maybe feeling the belly moving, being aware of just the sensations of the breath here and the sensations in the body. Good, we're going to do 5 more breaths here. Just gently breathing in and gently exhaling. Just gentle, slow, deep breaths. No rush, but continuing to be aware. more breath. Nice, and gently moving your hands up to your mid-rib area and beginning 10 breaths here. In and out through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. As you're breathing, just being aware, notice the sensations in the body here in this mid-rib area, as well as how the breath feels here. And 5 more breaths, continuing to be aware. And being aware without judging, just noticing. Good, and one more breath. Nice, and then from here we'll gently move our hands up, just getting to rest on our collarbones and breathing into our hands up here in our upper chest, beginning 10 more rounds. Breathing into the hands, noticing parts of the body the breath is touching here, the sensations in your body. Notice how the breath is here. Good. We'll do 5 more breaths. Good. One more breath. Good. And I encourage you to continue doing 2 more rounds of 10 breaths at each place of the respiratory system. And just continuing to notice and being aware. This practice can be really helpful if done on a regular or daily basis. Just noticing how maybe your moods or just how you're feeling over time, if it helps at all. I know I have found it to be very helpful for me. And if you have any questions at all or want more information, you can always go to our website at www.samyayogahealing.com. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the future and future presentations. Thank you and namaste.